65-year-old Wang Xiaochang has worked at Peking University for 38 years. He was working in the Foreign Student Office when he first met Dr. Mulatu Teshome, who is now the president of Ethiopia. As Wang recalls, Mulatu was very different from other students.
Mulatu was extremely obedient, much more than other African students. While the other international students liked visiting places of interest in Beijing and drinking beer at fancy hotels, Mulatu preferred to stay at school studying. Most of the African students were very energetic and open, but Mulatu was quiet and polite. He was studying very hard and had a very clear mind. You could tell all his questions asked were all well considered. They were not random and meaningless questions.
Mulatu came to China in 1976 to study Chinese at Beijing Language and Culture University. 1 year later, he continued his studies at Peking University. There, he received his bachelor's degree in philosophy and master's degree and doctorate in international law. In the mid-1990s, he was Deputy Minister of Economic Development and Cooperation, and he was appointed Minister of Agriculture in 2001. He was serving as ambassador to Turkey when he was elected as president of Ethiopia in October 2013.
Mulatu wanted to continue to study philosophy after he received his bachelor's degree in philosophy. But I didn't think that was a good idea, since there wasn't much historical material in Africa that he could study. So I suggested he do his postgraduate and doctorate studies in international law. I recommended some good teachers from the Department of International Politics to help him. That turned out to be a good decision, so I was not that surprised when I heard he was elected president.
Peking University was one of the first universities in China to take in foreign students. Ever since, it's made great advances in offering a world-class education for international students. There are great stories among the university's alumni, including some who've gone on to become diplomats. They've contributed tremendously to relations between China and their own countries. CCTV, Beijing.